Welcome to your daily economics and financial updates for August 18th, 2025. Today's sentiment is neutral. Autos may get a GST tailwind. Energy faces Russian crude uncertainties. Telecom awaits a TDSAT ruling. And IT hiring shows green shoots. Let's dive into the top companies and policy highlights shaping markets today. Company 1, Larsen & Toubro. Sentiment positive. L&T is sharpening its portfolio around future growth engines. Semiconductors, green hydrogen, and data centers, while the EPC core continues to deliver. The firm highlights a disciplined grow-to-sell, sell-to-grow approach and a push for younger leadership to execute. Its realty arm is targeting 100 million square feet under development, indicating visibility across verticals. Company 2, Reliance Industries, Geo, sentiment neutral. The telecom arm's regulatory overhang continues as TDSAT decides if earlier TRAI anti-spam penalties hold. A prior stay provides temporary relief. Telcos argue systems weren't fully operational when compliance was expected. The outcome shapes potential provisions but does not change the structural growth story at this stage. Company 3, Bharti Airtel, sentiment neutral. Airtel is in the same TDSAT boat. With penalties earlier stayed, management focuses on ensuring robust enterprise spam controls and regulatory clarity. Any adverse ruling could prompt provisions. A favorable outcome would remove a lingering overhang. Sentiment neutral. Company 4, VodafoneIdea. Sentiment neutral. Leadership change is underway. The COO, Kishore, becomes CEO on August 19th as the company manages liquidity constraints and a fragile going concern position. Turnaround hinges on capital infusion, tariff repair, and execution on 4G, 5G capex. Company 5, Bentiment negative. State-run BSNL also faces the spam control penalty issue, part of the sector-wide case at TDSAT. With weaker commercial levers than private peers, any liability could weigh more heavily on finances. Company 6, Indian Oil, sentiment neutral. Refiners are delaying September Russian cargo orders to gauge potential U.S. actions, a prudent step to avoid sudden pricing shocks. Meanwhile, discussions reference SAF blending initiatives for aviation, showing the company's role in energy transition. Company 7, PG Electroplast, sentiment neutral. The compressor project tied to a Chinese technology partner awaits regulatory approvals, timelines are nudged, and capex guidance cut. This underscores the sensitivity of China-related transfers across appliances and EV supply chains and the need for diversified sourcing. Company 8, Reliance Infrastructure. Sentiment negative. An ED probe into alleged loan diversions references Reliance Infrastructure. Investigators are tracing bank lines and may summon more officials. This raises compliance and reputational risks that can affect investor sentiment and financing flexibility. Company 9, Reliance Power, sentiment negative. The same ED investigation cites Reliance Power in alleged fund flows. Pending clarity, the market will price in enforcement risk and potential cash flow implications. Company 10, TeamLease Services. Sentiment positive. H2 hiring momentum in IT should improve 3 to 5%, particularly in AI, cloud, platform roles, with calibrated, fresher onboarding and selective lateral additions. As a staffing leader, TeamLease stands to benefit from rising demand for niche digital skills. Company 11, Signature Global India. Sentiment positive. The Dwarka Expressway and UER2 are catalysts for peripheral Delhi realty. Signature Global notes stronger demand spillovers to Sonipat-Panipat-Kundli corridors as affordability shifts outward. Company 12, ICICIBank, sentiment positive. Pre-sanctioned credit lines via UPI are moving from pilots toward rollout by large lenders like ICICIBank, opening a new on-ramp for small-ticket digital credit and customer acquisition. Banks received clarifications from RBI and are testing distribution through popular apps. Company 13, Dixon Technologies, sentiment neutral. Dixon Technologies features in today's coverage as one of India's key electronics and auto supply manufacturers awaiting clarity on China-linked technology transfer and JV approvals. Along with peers like Sona Comstar and EPAC Durables, the company's localization and capacity plans could see timeline risk if approvals remain slow, reflecting Beijing's effort to retain its tech edge. Conversely, any diplomatic progress that unlocks approvals would be a positive catalyst for EMS growth and order visibility. Closing. That's your concise yet complete brief for August 18, 2025. Stay tuned for updates as policy decisions and tribunal outcomes crystallize.